Здравствуйте, друзья! Продолжаем прохождение Fallout 4. Давайте пойдем поторгуем. Клео. Блин, толстяк. Можно стырить у нее. И продать ей же.
Well, hello. Everything here is guaranteed to injure, maim, or kill at your discretion. Except me. I only kill when I want to.
Ну ладно, показывай, что
Let's
есть.
see what you have.
A gun for every occasion.
Так, давайте сначала посмотрим, что там у Клео есть. Во! Сколько хочет? Берем. Берем, разберем сейчас. Снайперский карабин, нам с него нужен глушитель. Отсюда нам тоже глушитель нужен. Тоже цена, в принципе. Здесь что? Так, здесь не надо ничего. Здесь. Запивала. А, это ракетница. О, плазма. Криомина. Криограната, кстати. Ладно, берем бесшумный карабин. И сейчас мы ей продадим короткий гладкоствольный. Короткий с патронником. Надо посмотреть, я не помню, у Кейт есть что-то или нет. По-моему, нет у нас ресивера на 50, ну, на этот калибр. Разберем. Не будем пока продавать. Берет один. Не надо береты. Так, бобровская брашка. Давайте немножечко вот этого добра отдадим. Слишком много всего у нас. О, кстати, военные деньги. Так, и по боеприпасам, наверное, посмотрим. Хотя солнечные очки нет, парик, очки. Кстати, вот это уже... Ага, 13 всего. Вообще жестко, конечно. Давайте, наверное, отдадим эту звукоизолированную броню. Не помню, есть у нас... Да ладно, отдадим. Дорожная одежда. Не надо. Забери. Хорошо. Так. А мы с перегрузом ходим до сих пор. Во. Ресивер. Ай, блин, у нас же нет этих самых. Никаких болтов, ничего. Не получится снять.
I've got a weapon here for every situation. Hunting.
Так, где Кейт?
Hey,
Sure. Just keep your shirt.
Гранат, конечно, полно.
On.
Ну ладно, погнали.
Brotherhood of Steel. Better stay out of good neighbor. All I'm
А
saying.
чем они тебе не угодили, дружок?
Oh, new face walks into my store, and you're not even screaming yet. Very polite. You let me know if anything catches your fancy.
Говоришь, люди орут на тебя с порога?
did you say something about people screaming at you?
That's right. Some newcomers have never seen a ghoul before. Can't handle 'em. So you need some supplies?
Не сегодня.
Not looking to buy right now.
Стоп.
Okay.
Daisy,
If you're here to pawn something, don't bother telling.
right?
Работа есть?
Got any work?
I do, actually. Super mutants have taken over the old Boston Public Library. I got a lot of fond memories of that place from when I was a girl and human.
Да не проблема,
Get those
зачистим.
lumbering brutes out of there,
За
I'll
200
pay you.
крышек. Блин, надо было переодеться. Сейчас мы это сделаем.
I don't think that's enough money to cover clearing out a whole building.
Look, I've been shilling deals for 2 centuries. And
Да,
the
да,
job's
да.
200 caps. Take
Договорились.
You got a deal, Daisy.
Thanks. Hey, while you're there, could you return this book for me? It's from the library. Don't even ask how long it's been overdue.
Невозвращенная книга. Все, я понял. У нас их уже полно, мы их собираем с вами. Я понял, что с ними делать. Как довоенные книги в Fallout 3. То есть будем вечно получать там по 100 крышечек или что-нибудь типа того. Наверное. Так, чужая собственность. Так, где здесь пройти? Вот. Ладно, погнали дальше. Так, здесь что-нибудь есть? Ничего. Старый Капитолий. Так, а что у нас за задание стоит? Поговорить с доктором о Марии. Давайте все здесь осматривать.
Hey, you. Looking for work?
Ну, да, а что за работа? Так, стоп. Все зависит от того, как... Блин, нет. Так, костюм Реджинальда. Плюс 3 харизмы. Очки. Плюс... Уже плюс 4. Плюс 5. И... Ну, давайте бражечки хлопнем. Плюс 6 харизмы. Харизма 7 у нас. Ну, нормально. Все зависит от того, какая работа.
Depends on the work.
You'll never find a more fair and honest job. If you don't mind a little manual labor. And I'll give you 50 caps to start. Interested?
Мне нужно больше информации.
I'm gonna need more to go on here.
You're just gonna have to trust.
Блин, а можешь дать больше денег?
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Это плохие условия.
This is just a bad deal.
You're killing me here.
Ага, 150. Ну хорошо, хорошо. Я в деле.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the lowdown.
Ну, пошли. Безносая Бобби. Можно было еще ментатов навернуть. Ну что, расскажешь, чем мы
Are
занимаемся?
you gonna tell me what we're actually doing?
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours yet.
Если тебе нужна моя помощь, то мне нужна информация.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
I'll tell you what you need to know when you need to know it. Right now, all you need to know is that I will give you are going to be doing some digging.
Блин, друзья, давайте загрузимся. Где вот это вот? Да. Загрузимся, и я хлопну ментатов. Тогда мы разузнаем, что почем, и опыт лишний получим. Костюм Реджинальда, очки, парик. Да. Что за
What
работа?
kind of work?
It's good work. Under the... If you don't mind a little manual labor, I'll give you
Concur.
50 caps to start. Interested?
Мне нужно больше
I'm gonna
информации.
need more to go on here.
There's a project I'm working on. A big one. One that could get me into lots of trouble if the wrong person finds out. So little discretion is called for. I got a delicate
Дельце-то темное какое-то.
zone here, you know.
Дай больше денег.
You can do better than that.
Fine. Take 100 up front.
Условия
This is just a
плохие.
bad deal.
You're killing me here. 150 to start.
А давайте рискнем.
Still not good enough.
200.
Отлично.
As high
200
as I
крышек.
go. Jeez, I gotta watch
А
out
то.
for this one.
Под ментатами-то. Я в деле.
I'm in.
That's what I like to hear. Let's go inside. I'll give you the look.
Погнали. Быстрее, пока ментаты действуют. Так, а куда она делась? Куда она делась? А, вниз.
Ready to get to work?
Ну что, расскажешь, чем мы занимаемся?
Are you gonna tell me what we're actually...
Look, we're pulling a job here. Big payoff. Taking some things that aren't technically ours.
Расскажи подробнее.
If you expect me to work for you, I'm gonna need more information than that.
Curious type, eh? All right, I'll spell it out for you. You are gonna be doing some digging.
Так что, откапываем сокровища?
What are we digging for? Buried treasure?
You could call it that. But seriously, lay off the questions. The other two are down there digging already. Go give them a hand, will you?
Ну, ладно, ладно. А пока давайте сбегаем.
Leave that junk behind. You're just wasting space.
Да ты права, в общем-то. Ну что-то же надо отсюда утащить, правильно? Так, терминал Бобби. Давайте вскроем. Что за глюк? Да. А, требуется терминал. Не получается. Может быть, он квестовый какой-то. Ну ладно, ладно. Присоединиться к раскопкам. Куда нам? Туда. Так, стоп, нет.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get digging.
Кстати, можно поспать часик.
Well, what are you waiting for? Get digging.
Ага, вот. Так, здесь, наверное, в боевое надо переодеться. Давайте этим займемся. Давайте берет оденем. Так, правая нога есть. Туловище. А, нет, вот. Вот туловище. Правая рука. Левая рука. Левая нога. Так, все? Нет, еще... Что у нас там было? Военная форма? Да. Что-то они там копают.
I think we can finally get through.
Want to see what's on the other side?
Oh, yeah. You think Bobby will pay us this week?
I don't know, man.
Starting to feel like we're doing charity. It's crawling with fire alerts. Fail! Bobby can take this job and shove it.
Good luck down there, new guy.
Вот, блин. Так. Так. Они внизу. Блин, чем сражаться-то? Давайте посмотрим, что у нас есть там. А, как раз. Как раз то, что нужно. Воу-воу.
That's all you got?
Так, что у него там? Ага, очередной 10-миллиметровый. Берем, конечно же. И патроны берем, и мясо берем. Где третий? Это он? Нет. Он где-то вот там дальше. Катюх, тихо. Тихо. Хватит с нас яиц. Что это они откопали? Я чувствую, чем-то нехорошим они занимаются. Может быть, там какую-нибудь воду отравить хотят, да? Может быть, это какая-то водоочистное какое-то сооружение, или я не знаю. Так, а где болотник? А, да вон он. Так, хватит мяса. Хотя оно неплохо лечит, но ладно. Возвращаемся обратно.
What is going on in my tunnel?
Тут было полно болотников. Почему ты это не предусмотрела?
That room was filled with mirelurks. Why didn't you plan for this?
This was not expected, but that doesn't mean I don't have a plan. It's gonna take a lot more than a couple mirelurks to stop me. Well, you stuck around at least. So I guess you're promoted. You get to be my new gun. I think we just need one more guy. An old friend. He'll want a fair cut, but we saw what being cheap got me.
Просто скажи, куда нужно идти, с кем поговорить.
Just tell me where to go and who to talk to.
I knew I liked you. First, I think it's best if you actually see what we're after. I have some things to check on in Diamond City. Head over to the noodle shop there, and I'll meet you when I finish up my business.
Ладно. Рулим обратно. Где там выход-то? И встретимся в Даймонд-Сити с ней как-нибудь позже, когда мы туда доберемся. У нас там есть еще квестик с Вадимом Бобровым. Да и без этого там квестов полно. А мы пока продолжим склад. Здесь склад. Блин, неплохо было бы обворовать. Так, а это третий рельс. Наверное, бар какой-то. Ну ладно, погнали, наверное. Так, куда нам вообще? Давайте отметим задание доктора Амари. Вот сюда нам. Пойдем по основному квесту, а добрососедство будем дальше изучать уже в следующих сериях. Мы там Даймонд Сити еще толком не изучили.
Well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about little old me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Так, давайте-ка приоденемся. Что же мы тут в таком виде перед девушкой? Так, как сюда пройти?
Here for Amari, she's downstairs.
Да мне сначала ты нужна.
Hey, Irma.
Whatever you and Nick are up to, I don't need to know. Just don't let the big metal softy hurt himself.
А я?
Right?
А я что, не душка, что ли? Да ну тебя.
Hey,
Вот
I
тебе.
don't see anyone's name on it.
Dr. Amari,
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Доктор, настало время бросить вызов самой смерти. Не, Ник, давай ты. Я как-то стесняюсь. Так, нам потребуется помощь, доктор. Мне нужны воспоминания некого Келлога, а он мертв.
We need your help, Doctor. I need the memories from...
I know it's asking for a miracle, Omari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Неужели ничего нельзя
Is there
сделать?
some way to make this work?
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
А можете сказать это голосом доктора Франкенштейна? Игорь, принеси мне мозг. Круто. Вот все, что мне удалось извлечь.
Here's what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
I'm not surprised. From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Продолжайте.
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what
Ну,
it
понятно.
is, but that's an incredible risk to take.
Понятно.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
Спасибо, Ник.
I appreciate this, Nick.
You can thank me when we've found your son. All right, let's do this.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes.
Так, Кейт ходит, надо от нее избавиться, в общем-то.
I can't make sense of any
В
of it,
следующей
Doc.
серии или в одной из
That's what I was
следующих.
afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Так, как можно зашифровать? Так, должен быть какой-то способ.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me. We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Нечаянно нажал пропустить одну фразу, но думаю, там все понятно. Давайте
All
начнем.
right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there, and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Tranquility Lane. Если кто не понял, это из Fallout 3. Такие же примерно капсулы.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Вот мы и погрузились в воспоминания.
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
И что надо делать?
This is the earliest intact memory I can find.
А, идти. Ну, идем.
Remember, are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Turn down the goddamn radio! I'm trying to sleep!
All 5 states have now signed off. It means that
Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Все, что ли? Дальше идем.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
Ну да, это не то, что нам нужно.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Сара.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me,
Понятно, его
she'd
девушка.
have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah. You've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
Угу, конечно.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mom.
Знаем мы, чем такие истории заканчиваются. Ну, я думаю, дослушивать не...
Come on, you're great with her.
Или дослушаем.
And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. I thought San Francisco was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
Теперь у нас этот пистолет.
I know, Connie. I'm sure we're gonna be really happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact
Давайте,
memory.
погнали дальше.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you? Just so you know, they died like dogs. And you weren't there to help them.
I found another memory to try. I'll connect you.
Так, куда идти? Что-то...
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg?
Пройти не можем. Вот.
You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Я пока не комментирую происходящее, подытожу в конце.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job is done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it? So who do you want dead?
Well, it's like this. There's his family. Lives down the creek a ways.
Well, we seem to be getting closer. Try this next one.
Надо было нажать. Интересно подробности этой истории. Давайте сразу сделаем это.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again. It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming. So, you heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
Вот хорошая позиция.
I wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
What do you want?
It's come to my attention that you've been rather disruptive of our operations lately. This must stop.
I do what people pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Слишком пафосно.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
Свалиться здесь нельзя? Не, нельзя.
Manual override initiated.
I
Cryogenic.
was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth. If they needed something done, they came to me. It wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. I didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. The eggheads never liked taking orders from a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me. And I made sure they knew it.
All computers are still working.
The eggheads never liked taking orders from
То же самое.
a dirty, contaminated degenerate like me. But they needed me, and I made sure they knew it.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all...
Just find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Вот Нора.
This is the one.
Вот мы с вами.
Open it.
Is it over? Are we okay?
Almost. Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here, baby.
No, I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have a backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long. What's the holdup?
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry.
А что они там подтвердить хотели?
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
Да, поехали. Так, это не то.
Mr. Kellogg.
А то.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
So, you're with the Institute.
А, не, мы обратно убежали. Угу. Нам сюда.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So...
Wasn't my
what news
idea
have
to
you?
settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Так, больше никаких воспоминаний.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Так, ну что, все? Ну да, походу все. Что теперь делать? Может быть, вверху следующий проход? Нет. Нет. Слушали это, слушали. Ну все, выходим. Это обратно в убежище. Здесь мы все прослушали.
Kellogg. It's okay. One of these days, you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
They're taking me home to my father.
The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human. I'm just glad they were always on my side.
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Телепорты. Вот чего только не хватало, так это телепортов. Что там дальше? Магия, световые мечи. Ставлю на магию.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Да, все нормально.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good, but I want you to keep monitoring yourself. We have to be sure there's no long-term damage. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
Мы были вместе, видели одно и то же.
You were along for the ride, weren't you? You saw what I saw.
Yes, but it's important we review everything together, in case either of us missed anything.
Про институт знает Вирджил, сбежавший ученый.
There's more than one person who knows about the Institute. Virgil, that scientist who escaped.
I didn't know Institute scientists could defect. This changes everything. He could answer all sorts of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That can't be right. No one would risk going there, not even to hide.
А что там опасного?
Why? What makes the glowing sea so dangerous?
The name says it all. Radiation. So much that nothing there could possibly live. Nothing pleasant. Navigating radioactive hazards is nothing new. But the glowing sea can kill a man in seconds. That's why it doesn't make sense. Virgil fleeing into that hell. The exposure alone.
Друзья, я немножечко, наверное, такой небольшой спойлер сделаю. Я смотрел какой-то дурацкий обзор, то ли брони какой-то, то ли оружия какого-то, и там, в общем, рассказывали, что что-то там есть в Светящемся море, и поэтому, в общем, узнал я о том, что это не море, в общем, вовсе. Светящееся море — это эпицентр ядерного взрыва, куда вот попала бомба, и, значит, там светится оно от радиации, и это просто пустошь. Вот, об этом я знаю, но что там нас ждет, я не знаю. Но я готов пойти по его следам.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea.
Какими, например?
How do I fight that much radiation, Doctor?
There are chemical compounds. Rad-X, Rad-Away. You'd need as much as you could carry. Maybe more.
Rad-Away?
A sealed environment suit would be great, if you could find one. Or maybe one of those suits of power armor. That would be perfect.
Герметичный костюм? А где его взять? Ну ладно, я справлюсь. Я справлюсь.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
Good luck. And be safe. By the way, I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Так, нам до уровня осталось совсем чуть-чуть. Я отправлюсь в Сэнкчуари. Модификации поснимаю с оружия. Чуть-чуть подразгружусь, потому что это совсем ни о чем. У нас там 20 килограмм только влазит. Вот. И, друзья, если вы напишите мне, где взять радиационный костюм, я силовую броню не очень люблю, я буду рад этому. Если, конечно, она здесь, он, этот костюм, если он, конечно, в этой игре существует. Ну, я думаю, что должен быть, да. Ну, а на сегодня все. С вами был Гарик Горячев, и до скорых встреч.